Hello everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Shell Being with Action. This is the first ever series outside. We have so much to update. And where to start? Well, for starts, I'm using a cane now. I've gotten down to this cane just a couple of days ago. And really, we have so much to recap on. The last time that I talked with you all, there was a potential diagnosis, and I didn't want to speak of it because if it's not something I had, I didn't want to speak that on myself. But it would so seem that I do indeed have that diagnosis. So we'll be talking about that today. And this is going to be interesting with the camera being outside in the city of Seattle with the city watching me and all of the street noises. But it is like 90 degrees and this is where I'm spending half, if not more than half of my time lately. So I thought it would be appropriate to bring the camera out here to you all. My leg is physically healing from surgery, still healing, but for the most part the actual surgical wound has been healed. I actually on camera now, because I'm going to take a different turn than usual, will show you where we're at now so you can see what all I've been doing that's helped with the scarring as well as the wound tissue actually rehealing. And then we're going to shift gears because of the diagnosis and talking on what all that means. So let me show you that and then we'll get into our tea time. It's going to be a different tea time today. Okay. So what do we got? Besides my face up way too close. We've got just one little dot of a scab left. Most of the rest of this has healed up. So why is there still pain and why is my circulation getting cut off? The close-up of my face again so that I can now get the camera back where it's going. Once y'all learn what all I've been diagnosed with, it won't seem so silly how I am trying to figure out how I can still navigate my life in at least a semi-normal fashion. But I'm still trying to share with you all because I am a medical anomaly. And what all has happened to me is put me into a medical anomaly situation. And I have to pardon my words. It's hard for me to speak. I've been slurring some words because I got put on gabapentin, actually, as a result. So let's jump into our tea time. And today, I'm having a yerba mate. I'm lying. I'm having a kombucha tea. And the kombucha tea is lemon cupcake flavor. It is one of the things keeping me sane lately. So I was diagnosed with CRPS. I'll repeat that again. CRPS stands for complex pain regional syndrome. Turns out it is a lifetime condition. It is deemed the suicide disease. It is deemed the most painful condition known to mankind. It seems as a trooper, I've been dealing with this pain for the last 9 weeks now. And with CRPS, If you do not get a hold of the pain early on and start to push through it, it will consume the rest of your body. And obviously, with this being my leg, they told me 1 week ago that 1.5 weeks ago, that I would possibly never walk again, and if not, my leg would be amputated. It took me 4 days of hearing that to say, F that. I will walk. And with prayer to God, 4 days later, I've taken my first steps. From my first steps, then I've taken it about me to go from 2 crutches to 1 crutch, and from 1 crutch down to a cane. Although I am physically pushing through the pain, the circulation, and the swelling, that is still an issue. And I give a disclaimer, I am not a doctor, nor am I claiming to be a doctor. I am not giving doctoral advice. I am, however, an herbalist with a bachelor's of science in herbalism. And I am stating what I am doing on my own life. Do seek consultation from a professional, and I hope that I can serve of light to you for what is possible. See, just 4 days before I took my first steps, I was deemed disabled. And I was also fired as a response. My job took it upon them to terminate my position, even though I'm still on medical leave. Because when I do go back to work, now that I have a lifetime condition, and you see my leg is still up on a table, I am to work from home. And it said that even if one gets this under control, it can come back at any point. So remission does not mean it is cured. I did get put on gabapentin, which is a neurological pain medicine. And I am to meet with a chronic pain management specialist. Pardon all of the city noise. But what the medical world is aiming to do with CRPS is to get the brain to stop thinking and remembering it's in pain. Apparently, I'm having a neurological disorder in how my body is reacting as if I'm still in surgery. My mind is telling my leg to constrict my circulation as if I'm going in for surgery. The pain it's feeling as if I'm still in surgery. Pardon me. So in the medical world, what they aim to do is to stop the neural synapses for long enough that you can block that pain receptor or just forget about it. However, in the medical world, that's what they aim to do. Enter in this herbalist here who happens to know of an herb specifically that does do that. And it would just so happen that I am still in line to go do this. Months before my surgery, months before I even found out about having to have a surgery, I had registered for the strongest plant medicine of this planet. And they say the moment you register for this plant that your life will drastically change. Things that do not serve you will radically move their way out of your life. And wouldn't you know that my job has radically moved its way out of my life? My leg almost radically moved its way out of my life. And so I assumed with all of this, then dang, between work canceling my vacation and my raise and then firing me a week later, I mean, come on, like I'm really going to go do, it is called Iboga, like I'm really going to go do Iboga suddenly. So I talked to my surgeon, and it actually is under surgeon's approval. Despite being disabled, where I'm at it's likely to be the thing that helps me with my pain situation. And on YouTube, which is where I'm presenting to you all, you yourself can find that there are others that have used Iboga for CRPS. But you will also find that Iboga is for trauma, addictions, all other forms of pain, self-doubt. And this CRPS diagnosis is actually a result of having trapped trauma. So I have this medical diagnosis now. I've got surgeon's approval. It is just nearly 1 month away from now. And boy, am I so excited for what is to come. Not only should it help with the pain and the whole trauma, everything, but I really also feel that it shows me how to be the vessel of healing that I have been called to be. So not only am I an herbalist, but I am also a life coach. And in addition to that, I now will have testimony of one of the strongest medicines on this planet for one of the most painful conditions on this planet. So I'm excited to tell you all that that is coming up very soon, next month in June. I am in preparation now. I had to stop the gabapentin. Again, seek your doctor, be in open communication. You will be blown away with how finite of details you can get to when you are in open communication with your doctor, your surgeon, your professionals. And I, at this point, have had to stop my gabapentin so that I am free pharmaceuticals for a month before my retreat to make that safe. But I am also marijuana, caffeine, and alcohol free as well. You got to be clean of all of that for a month before you go to the retreat, because otherwise the plant will spend its energy just purging those things from your body. So basically, this is just kind of my update to tell you there will be a massive breakthrough to come. Got this lifetime condition. Now I'm deemed disabled. Work fired me illegally/legally. It's complicated, but due to situations of the size of the company, I guess it's legal. But maybe not. The point being, this is my update. I'm not letting life stop me. And I'm excited to continue to be a vessel of energy and enlightenment and courage for others. I've had good responses to this video series of others that are about to undergo surgery for their peroneal tendon or a bunion, and feel free, honestly, keep reaching out. Again, I am not an expert. I'm only stating what I'm doing on me and what has been working for me and what has not been working for me. And this video in particular has mostly just been an update. So thank you for staying tuned to Shell Being with Action, where we are healing and dealing with trauma and pain and surgery. I hope that you all have a lovely and blessed day, and I look forward to talking to you all again soon. Appreciate you. As usual, now I must awkwardly turn off the camera. Soon enough here, we will be walking pain-free. I believe it.